You'll never have to settle for a plain Jane bag ever again. We're taking totes and giving them loads of style with all kinds of embellishments, from a tropical flower to a cable design to rows of sparkles. We'll make each bag look totally different and even better than before. And I've got a terrific tip for giving your favourite tissue paper pattern a longer life. It's all coming up on Uncommon Threads. And I'm hanging out today with the online group Next Generation. They're from all around the country and they get together in their weblogs and online chat rooms and swap lots of patterns, including lots of handbag patterns. Now, Drew, you've designed a lot of bags. What is it that you love about them?
I really enjoy the structure of the bag, the architecture, putting it together, making it work. Stands up, holds together. Yeah, they're really fun to make. And Pam, you've also designed a whole bunch of bags. How many have you designed?
I've designed about 50 bags, and a lot of them are this design where you can carry projects around in them.
That is a great idea. And now, Amy, we're doing this great hibiscus flower and a bit of a tropical leaf.
It's a three-dimensional motif and really stands out, and it's very unique looking and very hip. Very trendy.
It's so cute. Well, because it has a lot of stitches, and in fact it has almost all the stitches you'll need to learn, we're going to rate this I for intermediate. For this project, you'll use all of your usual crochet supplies, so grab a ball of your favourite coloured yarn and a hook and you're good to go. Now we're creating this beautiful embellishment that you've put on a bag that you made yourself. So we're going to show you the basics of how to start with the flower to begin with.
Correct. So I'm going to start with my yarn and my hook, and I'm going to chain 2. And what I want to do is to work in the round. So I'm going to take my hook and I'm going to place it in that first chain, and I'm going to make 8 single crochet stitches in that first chain. Once I get to the end of my 8, take my end and just give it a little pull so that it makes it tighter.
They slide along.
Right, and to complete it, I'm going to slip stitch to the first stitch of my round.
What Amy's working on is the very centre of the flower. So now we're about to increase on the second row before we start to make the petals.
So I'm going to put 2 single crochets in each stitch around. We had 8 in the first round, and when we're done with the second round, we're going to have 16.
Okay. So that's the centre of the flower. Are you ready to make petals now?
Right. What we're going to do is we're going to make petal bases. So we're going to chain 7.
Because you're going to work your next rows of stitches back into those chains.
Correct. So I'm going to slip stitch in the second chain, and I'm going to do that all the way down. You're going to insert the hook, yarn over, pull through that stitch, but also pull through that initial loop. When I get to the bottom of this base, I'm going to go right back to the round here, and I'm going to work in those next 3.
And by going across onto the round, now you're at the position to make another petal.
Correct, and I'm going to repeat this 4 more times.
So now we have the base of all of our petals.
Correct. We're going to work up the petal base and back down again. I'm going to start with the half double crochet stitch, which is yarn over. I'm going to insert the hook in that first slip stitch. Again, that was the reason why I don't make it too tight. Yarn over, pull up a loop, and then we're going to yarn over and draw through all of those loops, and that's the half double crochet. But we want to get wider, so we want to use a higher stitch, taller stitch. So we're going to do a double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook in the next one, yarn over, and then one more time draw through 2, yarn over, draw through 2, and you'll see that that one's a little bit higher. But we still want to get wider, so we want to use a treble crochet. So yarn over 2 times, insert the hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then from here you're just going to yarn over and draw through 2, yarn over and draw through 2 until you work off all those loops.
And if we look on the bag here, we can see the result of using all of those stitches, graduating from the half double crochet all the way out to a larger, taller stitch and back down. You create a really nice curve.
To finish it, you're going to do what you did on the right side, on the left, but in reverse. So the last stitch I did was a half double, a double, and a treble all in one spot. So you're going to do that and work your way backwards.
Okay. All right, so Amy has all of the petals complete, but now there's one little finishing touch, which is the center, the stamen.
Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my yarn, pull it through, and then I want to take my yarn, draw it over the hook, and I'm going to chain 7. So after you do your chain, insert your hook in the second chain, and you're going to create a single crochet. You're also going to do a half double in that same spot.
Okay.
And then you're going to repeat that backwards. So we're going to do a half double and a single.
Oh, that's very clever. I love the way that that creates this little knobbly bit on the end. It's very, very cute.
What I want to do is slip stitch back in the same spot. So I'm going to again insert my hook, yarn over, and draw through, and draw through. So I like to finish off with a chain so that it closes it nicely. Draw your yarn through, fasten it, and then there's your little hibiscus flower.
It's so cute, and you can finish off those loose threads with the tapestry needle, just run that through and weave it through. So you can really start to play with this design.
Right.
It's a lot of fun. I love it. Coming up, we finish our fabulous flower, plus we've got a quick tip for dealing with those loose ends and no sewing required.